Hello and welcome back. If you are new and we've not met, welcome to Kate's Place. My name is Kate, and in my place we will be planning, zero-based budgeting, and so much more as I am building the best life for myself and my family. I'm so excited that you stopped by today and hope that you find my video exciting. Today we are going to be closing out week 3 of June and potentially, if time allows, get week 4 budget done as well. So if that sounds fun and interesting, get comfortable, grab yourself a snack, and let's get into the video. Everybody, let's get into closing out week 3 of June. So this was our first week that we were in our new account, so it is a little bit bumpy, or I should say it was a little bit bumpy at first as we were transitioning bank accounts and trying to move money and make sure everything got paid correctly. So let's start out with the income. My income was as expected, the $1460.07. For our side hustle, we did go out and it was $27.15. Our rollover and extra money that was brought in was $111. And then we did pull money out of savings, which was $428. So let's get that added up. So our income for week 3 was $2,126.22. So I hope that everybody had an amazing week, and I am looking forward to Friday. It's been a long week between work and other things that we've had going on. So for our expenses, our water softener did come out, and I'm really excited with our new account. They have the roundup feature, so I'm going to be able to round our numbers up, and then whatever the difference was in change is going to go directly into our savings account at our new bank. So that makes me happy because it's going to make my numbers hopefully a lot easier to manage once we are finished transitioning everything over. So Xfinity came out and it was $47. Our Arlo security came out at $8. Our gas bill was $53 as expected. And we did pay half of our car insurance. And then I had one subscription that came out that I forgot that I subscribed to. So I didn't expect that one, but we did pay $10 for Cricket. So I'm gonna quickly speed through getting this added up. Which is $400 in our fixed expenses. And I want to subtract the $400 from the $21, $26, $22 to see what we're going to have left. So we have $2,136.22 left after Okay, so after the 400 came out of the 2,126.22, that left us with not 2,136, but $1,726.22. This is what I get for doing this after a long day. All right, so in our debt category, we did pay off, make payments towards some of our credit cards. I had estimated $301. We paid $315. And then for 4 pays, we paid $433.47. This number, because it's bigger, doesn't necessarily mean that it's bad. It just means that we paid extra payments towards some of the 4 pays that we currently have out. So I'm going to add those numbers up really quick, giving us $748.47. And we're going to subtract that from the $1,726.22, leaving us with $977.75. All right. So our cash envelopes, or our living expenses, we did really well for gas. We spent $26 last week on gas. I did not have to fill up until today, late today, so it'll come out of next week's pay period. We only had to put $26 in our other vehicle, so it was a really good week for us gas-wise. I had enough gas to get through the week. Groceries, we had budgeted $150, but I spent $269.27. I picked up some of my protein items that I eat on a daily basis and drink due to the gastric sleeve that I had done. So I drink protein shakes in the morning and make protein coffees, and then throughout the day for a snack or something, or if I'm on the run, I will have protein bars with me. And I also tried the Quest crackers that have our protein crackers, and oh my goodness, they were so good. I got the spicy ones, and if you're looking for a way to have a nice snack, kind of tastes like a Cheez-It with a kick, and you need the protein add in, try the Quest ones. They're a little pricey, but if you have to find creative ways to add protein into your diet, they were really good. So that's one of the reasons why our grocery bill was up a little bit this week, is I found some good deals on some of the items that I needed. For our spending, we did $190.19, and miscellaneous is $21. 15 of this $21 is actually has to go back into the bank to cover something that came out of the bank account that I had cash for. So that will be reimbursed to the bank. All right, so our total for our living expenses are $506.42, or excuse me, 46. And then we're gonna subtract the $506.46 from the $977.75, and that gave us up here $471.29. Let's see how we did on our sinking funds. So I was gonna do the cash stuffing last week, but again, I had computer and storage issues, so I lost footage, and I spent 2 days frustrated on the phone with Apple support trying to figure out why my computer kept messing up and why so much space was taken up when I didn't have that much on the computer. to take up space. So thankfully, after the 4th attempt of talking to different people, we figured out what it was, and so far so good. The problem seems to be fixed, and I am purchasing an external hard drive at some point. So I unfortunately was not able to share last week's cash stuffing with you, but I can let you know what we put in and what came out of the envelopes. So for our emergency fund, we did do 50 to build up Rodney's medical one, the I cannot talk tonight envelope. We did do 10. I did put money aside, $55 for my nails. The golf envelope got its 30, and then 20 got set aside for my kiddo for things that he's going to be needing coming up. So with that, the money that was spent out of the funds, we spent out of the golf envelope. We did household supplies and health and beauty. So H&B. Golf, obviously we didn't plan to spend any money out of those. So my boyfriend did go golfing and used $55 of what he had saved in there. And of course that is what it's for. Our household supplies, we needed some cleaners, and that was $6 at Walmart. And health and beauty was $38. So when I total all of these up, let's see what we get. $264. All right, so we're going to take the 264 from 471.29, leaving us 207.29. Our cushion did get its $50. That stays right in the bank to build up the cushion in the new bank account. Car registration actually did not get its $10. I had in our buffer or savings, we have $31.23 that went in there. And then for rollover, we are rolling over $126.06 to week 4. So with that, let's see what our total is. $207.29, and I love it. I love it, love it, love it. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, in order to make sure that I have a zero-based budget for week 3, I'm going to take the totals from all my categories and put them in their area down here, and then I'm going to total this all up in my total actual column down here at the bottom. I want to match the income that we brought in. If they match, it is a zero-based budget and we had a successful closeout and there's no money missing or overspent. So I'm going to get this written out and I'm going to get it calculated and get that and speed through that so that we can see if we had a perfect closeout again this week. All right, so now let's get these numbers added up. And our total is $2,126.22. So with that being said, we, for a second week, matched the income that we brought in and made sure our money got assigned to the correct locations to make this a zero-based budget. There's no missing money. And if you guys watched my closeout prep video, you definitely saw I thought that I messed it up. I was like negative $2.50. And then when I was going through, because I cannot let it go, I went through everything and figured out where I made my error. And what had happened was I did not take into account money that I needed to replace in the bank that was spent. And so instead of depositing it just to take it right back out, I deducted what was going to be deposited from what I was going to withdraw from the bank, if that makes any sense. So I was supposed to withdraw $335 between my living expenses envelopes and our sinking fund envelopes, but instead I just pulled $303 out because I already had $32 that was supposed to go back into the bank. So instead of putting it back just to take it out, I just left it out anyway. So super exciting. 2 weeks in a row we have closed out our budget successfully without too many hiccups. Hey everybody, Future Kate here. So the video was definitely too long to do a one video of the week 3 closeout, week 4 budget. So I am going to be putting that into 2 videos. If you hung on and hung out with me throughout this whole video, please go ahead and give me your favorite summertime emoji down in the comments. You guys are rock stars, and I hope that you enjoyed the week 3 closeout. I was super happy with how it ended up turning out, purely because I was able to find this mistake I had made when doing the prep for the 3rd week of June closeout. So with that being said, if you're looking forward to seeing my June week 4 budget, make sure you hit that subscribe button and make sure you're getting notifications so that when I post that video, you guys will be notified. If you did like what I did for week 3, please make sure that you give me a thumbs up. And I hope that you all have an amazing day, a blessed day, and I will see you next time. Bye.